What is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back from the OPTC video, and in today's video we're continuing on with the size Straw Hats for level 80 to level 100 over here in PKA against Gold D Roger. So with that said, we're going to dive in, and in today's video we're taking on both Oden and Roger, both above level 80. So as you can see, I am on level 94. Man, this is such a good map, and I really wish we didn't have to fight Oden. We're going to miss out on like 2 rainbow chests here. Man, that's so frustrating. And rainbow bentos. Dude, that sucks. Alright, I'm at the point now where I am going to start like prioritizing stuff like Sanji and Usopp. But I do want to try and get the boss level up just a little bit. So we're on 94, I think. 2 plus, this will put us right at 99. So we're going to click on Zoro to increase the boss level. And then we're going to start over here on Oden. Now, the team hasn't changed from the previous video. It still looks exactly like this. And we are still bringing a Rayleigh Gaban friend captain. If you guys don't have Rayleigh Gabans on your friends list, well, as I mentioned, hit up the Discord because there are a lot of very, very helpful people over there that do have these particular characters. Plus, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, if you're a member of the channel, hit that join button if you haven't done so already, or hit the subscribe button if you're new. But if you want to become a member and you do want access to my friends list, as well as me resetting for you on request as a Yonko, hit that join button. It helps the channel out a great deal. All the funds are funded back into the streams, back into the content, and hopefully I can give back to you guys as well. So all the love is really appreciated. If you want that, you guys know what to do. However, head over to the Discord. There's a bunch of really helpful people there. A bunch of new people that might have these particular units. And if you bring a Rayleigh Gaban friend captain here, you are going to be in good stead taking down this particular fight. So on stage 3 is where it starts to get a little bit spicy. We come up against Whitey Bay, who is going to bind our middle row for 4 turns and give us 2 turns of paralysis. The paralysis doesn't matter because we have Rayleigh Gaban. We also get attack down, which doesn't matter because of Rayleigh Gaban. And then we switch to remove the bind. As you can see here, it all works out pretty hunky-dory. So, with the switch and the super type of Luffy, we're going to give ourselves a full board of matching orbs. And then we can go bada bing, bada bong, bada bop. See you later. And then on stage 4, we come up against Whitebeard. Now, Whitebeard puts up a barrier for 2 perfects. He gives us a full board of strength and quick orbs. He also gives us special bind, despair, and I think that's pretty much about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch with Rayleigh Gaban. That's going to give us the special bind removal. We can use Rayleigh Gaban at this point. That's going to remove the special bind and give us an orb boost. Then we can use Robin here. Robin is going to give us some matching orbs. And then we can actually use Luffy as well. Luffy's going to give us an attack boost, so that way we can take down Whitebeard. He's very, very chunky. He's much more chunky than what Oden is. So using the attack boost here is in your best interest. Once we've done that, we're going to break the barrier just with some perfects. And then once we start hitting with our other units, as you can see, Whitebeard dies. Now, unfortunately, we lose the attack boost, because once we move into the final stage against Oden, he actually wipes away our positive buffs. So, kind of annoying on that regard. Or actually, does he? No, he doesn't. It's just because we switch with Rayleigh Gaban, we only get the 1 turn of the attack boost, which is a bit of a downside to that overrideable mechanic. But look, it is what it is. On the final stage here, we are going to get around the threshold by using Zoro. Zoro is also going to be our orb booster. Fantastic level limit break, free-to-play character. You can farm him up. Sanji's another really good character. He's going to rotate adjacent orbs that include block into matching, as well as give us a chain boundary. And then finally, Nami's going to rotate the orbs around her, so that way we can actually get some matching orbs at this final stage on the orb boost. Once we've done that, we're just going to hit Oden Summer in the face. We're going to smack him around a little bit. As you can see, he has a lot less HP than what Whitebeard does. And as you can see, easy peasy lemon squeezy, we take out Oden, no issues whatsoever. So that's the 80 to 100 team. I do believe after level 100, the Straw Hats are going to struggle. But once you get to level 100 or past level 90, you pretty much have all the rewards that you need for your account to pick up the free-to-play character and stuff like that. So lovely to see that the Straw Hats can get Oden done with the help of Rayleigh Gaban friend captain. It's really, really nice to see. We're going to pick up some turtles here because I definitely need those for my account. We're going to go with this gold chest, and we're going to prioritize Luffers, so that way we get more damage on the final stage. We're going to hit this PvP fight. Remember, you want to make sure that you're doing your PvP fights, your easy PvP fights, every single day. If you bring the Straw Hats, as I've just been mentioning, the Straw Hats are going to be the key for majority of players, because depending on where you summon, whether it be the new player banner, whether it be anniversary banners, or whether it be something like New Year's banners, whenever you're watching these videos, everyone's box is going to look different. But if you prioritize these free-to-play units, sorry I just smacked my mic, these free-to-play characters, you can get pretty far in the game. It is nice to see that they give you these free-to-play characters that can do a lot of work for you in the early to mid-game. All you have to do is invest in them a little bit. And when I say a little bit, it's not like you don't have to go crazy. A lot of my Psy Straw Hats aren't limit broken. They don't have max sockets. They don't even have abilities. They do have max special because obviously you get a whole bunch of coffees to put into them, which is great. But the sockets and the limit break and cotton candy, there's no cotton candy on anyone besides Luffy, is incredibly low. So as you can see, we're sort of chipping away at this PvP fight. This particular PvP fight's actually looks pretty challenging. Our Luffy's almost dead. Smoker's probably going to kill people here. Yo, Smoker just went crazy on our ass. This is why you want to prioritize PvP early, because if you don't, like, these fights start to get very, very challenging. Hopefully, you guys have better PvP teams than this, or you invest a little bit more into the Straw Hats. I haven't invested into, like, any of their PvP, except for Luffy. I think I've done a little bit of Luffy's PvP. We're probably going to lose this. We're 100% going to lose this. Yo, so, well, this is a good example of why you should prioritize PvP early. Because, yeah, this stuff starts to get really, really challenging. Hopefully you guys have a better team than what I have. Like, or you've invested in the Straw Hats. Like, I feel like if you invest in the Straw Hats, they're going to do way better than what you see here. But as you guys saw in yesterday's video, they stood up to these particular teams all the way up to the level that we're at now. So, unfortunately, we take the L there, but that's PvP for you, and it's a big issue with the early player. So make sure to level up those strides better than what I have. Okay, cool. Let's go here. Also, the stats from we'll take Sanji. The stats from here actually go in to your PvP stats as well. So that's why I've been focusing on Psy, because obviously these videos are built around the Psy Straw Hats, and a lot of them are popping up in majority of places. We're going to click on Nami because she also boosts Psy. Oh, no, she didn't boost Psy there. Then we're going to move into our good old friend Gold D Roger. Now, we did hit Zoro, so that's going to put us right on the cusp at level 99. Unfortunately, though, the Straw Hats, they just can't cut it on Roger at level 100 or level 80 to 100. So we do need the help of a rare recruit. Now, this particular rare recruit that you see here, Pudding, is one of the rookie recruit tickets that you can pick up for free through your Chopper Man missions. We also needed a little bit more help from one particular support. As you can see on our Luffy, we have the support of Silver's Rayleigh. Now, if you guys don't have Rayleigh, I do understand. I got very lucky and I picked him up from my B ticket. There is a particular rare recruit that you definitely can use. Now, this particular rare recruit is found in the medal shop for 100 medals. So if you've done 10 multis, you can pick this character up. However, you basically just need a support that is going to remove 2 turns of despair whenever you're inflicted with despair. So, this Sanji, Rayleigh, they're very good characters to actually get around that. And I do understand most people probably won't have that, but the option is there if you do want to get to level 100 to pick up that particular support for 100 support medals. Supports are very valuable in this day and age, and whilst I don't thoroughly recommend it, and hopefully you've just picked up this Sanji through summons, it is an option for you there. I did try and use Opera. I really wanted to use the free-to-play Opera, but unfortunately, with the free-to-play Opera, you need to do damage, and with Luffy's 5+, he doesn't do damage anymore, so you can't actually use Opera support there, which is a big L for the 5+ Luffy. But look, they gave him so many W's everywhere else that it's good to see. But that's the team. Let's dive in. Roger, level 80 to 100 with mostly a free-to-play Psy Straw Hat team. Mostly. So, on the first turn, we are going to start building up our Super Switches. I do think that getting the Super Switch for this team is going to be very crucial moving down the line. So, we're going to make sure we kill something with Luffy, switch from Yamato into Luffy. So, that way we get 2 switches right at the very beginning. Then we can switch with Yamato once again, and we can finish off the first turn. Easy peasy. On the second turn, it's a bunch of mobs once again. This is where, again, we're just going to keep building up our super switches. We're going to switch with Luffy. Ideally, though, when you move on to the third stage, you want to switch into Luffy. So that way you actually get a Wano orb, as well as being the strength variation. Very important that you actually do that. Now, this team doesn't remove burn, and you get burn on stage 4, which is also going to give you a super swap charge. So having Yamato on 2 is actually the perfect amount, provided you don't kill Shanks and Buggy with the Luffy unit. So we're going to switch to Luffy. That gives him an orb there. Easy peasy with that one. And then we can use our Luffy special. Now, Luffy is going to give us a attack boost for 3 turns to our Psy characters. Very important that we want to get this and use the super type, so that way we don't kill with Luffy. Like I said, very important that we don't actually kill here with Luffy. So probably should have attacked with Pudding first, but that's okay. I am playing with the sound off, and we don't have a way of removing sound, like to remove the sound effects. So ideally, you kind of want to have your sound on, so that way you can hear it, and that way you don't die coming up here on the burn. So I'm going to turn this up a little bit, just so I can hear it for my own preface, because this is where things get a little bit dicey. We can remove the special bind with Usopp. He also gives us a chain boost, which is really nice. We can then switch with Luffy and Yamato. They are going to give us a color affinity buff, which is awesome. And then we can use Robin to remove the attack down. As you can see, we have a full board of orbs once again, and we are in a really good spot. Now, you do only want to hit 3 perfects. So you do have to be careful with your taps. We are using the ship that makes it easy to hit perfects, which can be a detriment to us. So let's see how we go. Beautiful. So that does take a little bit of skill, does take a little bit of practice, but turn the sound on. It will be your best friend when it comes to getting through the remove special effects or sound effects. Playing with the sound on definitely helps out when you are doing stuff like that. It can be very annoying for new players, and I do understand it is quite tedious, but that's why at level 59, we wanted to farm up all of our turtles for our Chopper Man mission so we don't have to deal with that. On the final stage, we get Despaired, we get Paralysis, and we get chain coefficient reduction, as well as the enemy having 5 turns of damage reduction. So this is where we get our super switch from Luffy and Yamato. That's going to give us a 2.5 color affinity boost of free spirits. Their special now is a 2 times extra damage on top of a 3.25 orb boost. Then we can remove the paralysis and the despair with Pudding, and then we can use Frankie to remove the damage reduction. With all of that, we will be hunky-dory. Literally just with the tap of Luffy and Yamato, that's all we need to take this stage out. Usopp gave us 3 turns of a chain buff, and as you guys will see here, final tap, bada bing, bada boom. See you later, Roger. So there you guys go. The Psy Straw Hats getting up to level 100 done with the help of the rare recruit Pudding from the rookie recruit ticket. So hopefully you picked her up. As you guys saw, I only had her limit break 4, so nothing too crazy there. And with the help of 5+ Luffy and his paralysis and despair removal, you can actually get that quest done fairly nicely with the help of a friend captain, Luffy Yamato. And there's my 500 turtles right there for the baby account. You love to see it. Very important that you actually get those up, because that gold key, the silver keys, all that good stuff is very, very important for your account. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to go down there and belt the like button for me. If you're new to the channel, you haven't done so already, hit that big red subscribe button. We upload OPTC content every single day. And like I said, if you want access to the friends list, hit that juicy join button and become a member today. I don't think we'll be doing a 100+ video with the Psy Straw Hats, but look, I'll definitely look into it and we might give it a crack. But thank you all for watching. Catch you all in the next one.